Hey there, my name is Ayan Ali. I am a 10th grade student at Sale Academy in Surrey, BC. My project is called the Drone Sanitizer. In this project, I built a quadcopter drone which will sanitize indoor and outdoor areas. There are a few remote control sanitizing machines out there, but the majority of them are very large and are for industrial use. They are also used for sanitizing larger areas. The quadcopter that I built is much smaller than other sanitizing copters. It can be used in medium-sized indoor spaces, such as a warehouse or a large room, or in most outdoor areas, such as a playground. By doing this project, I was hoping to learn how to code better. I wanted to learn how to handle electronic circuit components and how they are used. I like tinkering with electronics and computers a lot, and I wish to learn more about these things. Another reason is that I like flying drones a lot, but they usually end up breaking or stop working a short time after I get them. I wanted a drone that wouldn't break shortly after I started using it, and if something went wrong with it, I would know all the parts so I could fix it. I knew I wanted to do a project related to coding and circuits, so I looked around for any options I might have related to that. I found that one of the biggest issues today is still COVID-19. That seemed like the most popular topic, so I chose that along with the coding. So now I knew that I wanted to do something that involved both coding and COVID-19. I could have made it about many different topics, but sanitizing seemed like the simplest and best idea. I took this idea to my teacher, who told me that sanitizing robots are already out there. That's when I got the idea of using a drone to sanitize indoor areas. At first, I was using a store-bought drone in my project, but then I thought of building one, and that seemed much more appealing. Buying a drone that could lift even light things would be way too expensive. It would be way cheaper just to build one with better performance than buy one with, let's say, half the performance. Plus, drones you buy wouldn't have the space to store the spray mechanism and the sanitizer that you would have on the drone. We had been learning about Arduino in class, so I knew that I could use Arduino to control the drone, and I had an idea of how I could code it as well. After searching around on the internet for a bit, I learned that I could use the following materials to build my own drone. First of all, I would need a frame, and specifically I would need a power integration board frame. This can take connections from the battery and it can distribute the connections to the different sides. Next, I would need the actual motors. Of course, these are one of the most important parts of the drone. These are the things that spin and help the propellers, and they help make the drone fly. Next, of course, I would need the propellers, and these are the things that push the air down and help the drone move up. I would also need an electronic speed controller, or an ESC. An ESC is an electronic circuit that controls and regulates the speed of an electric motor. I would also need an Arduino. This would be the brains of the whole drone. This is what I would use to put code and actually control the drone. Of course, I would also need a battery. For this, I used a 3-cell lithium polymer battery, and this provides enough power to the drone to help it lift up and carry large weights. Finally, I would need a gyroscope and accelerometer. A gyroscope and accelerometer is the thing that helps the drone determine its speed and velocity and its distance from the ground. I spent lots of time working on the code and putting together all the parts. In the end, the sanitizer was spraying, but the bottle could have been more solid. Overall, the drone works well, but it has a big limitation. It doesn't work without its wire. For this, you would need a Bluetooth module, which we didn't have the budget for. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed.